I do. I struggle with a couple of things. I struggle when I'm in certain environments. I can struggle at times with pride. When God may be blessing me a little too much, I'm like, okay, all right, that's kind of nice, right? And then when things are not going my way, I struggle also. My pendulum swings extremely in my emotions, and sometimes I can struggle with self-defeat. And I can get really down on myself. I can get depressed. And there was one award show. Now, I'm not a big fan of award shows. And the reason why I'm not a fan of award shows is because I don't like the Kirk I see. I don't like the Kirk that shows up. It's because the Kirk that shows up has to deal with that pendulum, right? If I win, we all going to go eat. If I lose, I'm going to the hotel. I'm going to the hotel. I'm going to get in my drawers and socks. I'm going to get in my hotel. So there was one award show one year. And I didn't think I was going to really it was one of the mainstream award shows. I'm a gospel, kid. I didn't think they were going to really know who I was when I pulled up several years ago. And when I pulled up, I left the hotel late hoping that the red carpet part of the bill, because one thing that is a struggle for me is that whole red carpet part, because you got the paparazzi, you got all the cameras, and I don't always do good with that because, sometimes you don't know they're going to know you. You don't know what the whole plan is. So I showed up to the red carpet late hoping it was going to be over and I can just kind of go to my seat, right? Well, by the time I got there, it was still kind of going on. And as soon as I got out of my car, as soon as I got out of my little car service, I saw coming right in front of me, and this was about 2007, and she was on fire at this time. I saw coming right before me with her whole entourage was Beyonce. And Beyonce, hush, I ain't finished. So Beyonce's coming to me. She got a whole entourage. She's from Houston. I'm from Dallas. And so we saw each other. Oh, Kirk, how you doing? How's Tammy? I mean, she's a really, really sweet, down-home girl, right? And so spoke to her. And again, she had a whole glam team. Everybody. I was by myself. Me and my publicist. And so when we get out, and so we go up under this tent. There's a tent that you stand up under before you hit the red carpet, right? And so up under this tent, I'm in front of Beyonce. And Beyonce's whole entourage. It's just me and my publicist. And in front of me, there was a white rock group that was coming together for their reunion event that night. Some of you young, you may not have never heard of a rock band called Duran Duran. Duran Duran. Look at the black people knowing Duran Duran. Yeah. And so Duran Duran was getting back together for their reunion. So it's Duran Duran, it's Beyonce, and then it's me. So the guy over the whole red carpet said, okay, guys, when I say go, you guys are going to go out. And when you go out from up under the tent, the paparazzi is going to be here. You turn, they're going to take your pictures, and they're going to do everything. They're just going to, they'll call your name and whatever. Duran Duran, Beyonce, and me. He said, okay, so you ready? Do you guys remember a movie called Harlem Nights? You remember the shooting scene when they were shooting with the big guns, but somebody had like a little bitty gun? So my guy says, all right, my boy, you getting ready to go? Let's go. Ready? Go. And Duran Duran goes out, paparazzi like, oh, Duran Duran, this way, pop, 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 pop. And then they see Beyonce, whole entourage. It's, oh, Beyonce, pop, 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 pop. And my publicist says, and we got Kirk Franklin. Somebody said, pop. Duran Duran, pop, 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 pop. And Beyonce was giving it to him. And then pop, 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 pop. And she's like, we got Kirk Franklin. It was like, pop. And I mean, it was a cell phone or something. I don't even know if it was. And I said to myself, I'm not going to go the whole way doing this. I'm going to go to my seat. I gave him the church finger. And I'm like, I'm going to go around everybody. And I'm going to go sit down. And in that very moment, I could hear God speaking to my spirit. And he said, no. I want you to go the whole way like this. Because I want you to feel what it feels like to be me in the world. I wake people up every morning, and they don't want to take my picture. I put food on people's table every morning, and they don't ever tell me thank you. I want you to feel, if you want to do my music, I want you to feel what I feel. It don't matter if they know you or not. I want you to go through it, and I want you to be humble, and I need you to stand this whole way. And guess what? That opportunity was an opportunity for me to grow, but it was one of the most uncomfortable moments. Listen to me, please listen to your boy. Do not run away and stray from uncomfortable, difficult moments, because in those difficult moments is the most divine opportunity for what doesn't need to be in you to get thrown away and what needs to grow inside of you to grow. The greatness comes when you put yourself in situations that push you, that press you. If you go to the gym and you have a trainer and they're putting weight on the bar, you've got to trust that they know what they're doing. Even though you don't think you can lift it, the trainer has been studying your diet. He's been studying your workout plan. He knows how much you can push. I was adopted when I was 4 by a 64-year-old woman, born in 1908. She had a 4th grade education. I was abandoned by my mother and father and grew up with a lot of trauma in that experience. Was never told I'd be anything, never had anyone ever say that I'd be good at anything. The woman that adopted me, her name was Gertrude, and she recycled newspapers and cans to pay for my piano lessons. $5 every Friday at 4 o'clock, I'd go to Miss Jackson's house and learn piano. I've been this height since I was 6. So I wasn't good in sports. I mean, when you were a little boy growing up playing the piano, that didn't really give you much swag, so you didn't really get a lot of attention from the girls. And we were raised on government aid, food stamps, government cheese. Now, if you've never had a grilled government cheese sandwich, you can be bougie all you want to, but if you ain't had no grill, I'm talking about put some butter in the middle of that skillet, some of that Texas toast. You'll be constipated for weeks. She didn't live to hear any of my music. She never heard any of my music. She passed before I ever had a chance to let her see that her sacrifice paid off. And